In this video, you will learn how to solve different math problems to prepare for the PSAT exam. So let's solve some sample problems here. Alright, let the function f of x be defined by the equation f of x equals to x minus x squared. Which of the following has a positive value? So we need to do trial and error here and check if the function is positive given the values of x here in the choices from A to E. So the first thing we do here is to factor the given function. So we have f of x equals 2x minus x squared. So we can factor out x, then we have 2 minus x. Then we can employ or use brute force method to simply evaluate the function for each of the input values until we get a positive result. So we have the factors x, 2 minus x, 2 minus x, then x times 2 minus x. So let's try to input or substitute each of the values from A to E to here. Say x, this is positive, 2 minus x is positive, x times 2 minus x, that would give us a positive result. Here is 0, 2 minus 0 is positive, and then this one, 0 times 2 minus 0 is 0, and then this one will give us a negative number, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative, and negative, positive, negative. So only the first one, where x is equal to 0.5, has a positive value for all the factors of the given function. Therefore, the answer is letter A. You can check it one by one. You can substitute all the values here to check. Say for example, because I didn't put the solution here. So you say f of x equals 2x minus x squared. So you can just substitute 2 times, 2 minus x times 2x. So if your x is 0.5 and this is 2 minus 0.5, so this is 0.5, and then this gives us a positive value, 1.5. So that means the answer is positive. So it's positive here. All right. Okay, let's solve another problem. All right. What is the equation of the line L in the figure above? So from the given figure, we're given here that the line passes through these 2 points. So we can just choose 2 points here and get the slope or solve for the slope. The slope is, or you can just simply do rise over run. So we have here 2 points on the line, which are 0, 3, and that is 6, 0. So if you're going to do the rise over run, so your slope would be from 0 to 3. There will be 0 minus 3, so that is negative 3, and then your run is from 6 to 0, so that is 6 minus 0, which is just equal to 6. Therefore, the slope is just equal to negative 1/2. Or you can just use the slope formula, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So let's say this is your x sub 1, y sub 1. and x sub 2, y sub 2. So this is 0 minus 3, 6 minus 0, negative 3 over 6, so negative 1/2. So now we can write the equation of the line. We know that the equation of the line is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So we can substitute our slope here, m, and then plus the y-intercept. Now we don't have our y-intercept. To solve for the y-intercept, or to get the y-intercept, we get the value of y when x is 0. So when x is 0, the value of y is 3. Therefore, our y-intercept is 0, 3. So this would be y equals negative 1/2 x plus 3. So this is the equation of the line. And the answer is letter B. Let's solve another problem. If x plus 5 squared equals 0, what is the value of x minus 1 times x plus 1? So let's solve for the value of x first. Okay, we square root both sides, then we have x plus 5 equals 0, then subtract 5 from both sides. Therefore, x is just equal to negative 5. And then now we can substitute the value of x to this expression here. So this is x minus 1 times x plus 1 equals negative 5 minus 1, negative 5 plus 1. So this is just negative 6 times negative 4, which is just equal to 24. So our answer here is letter D. Let's solve another one. Okay, we're given here this figure. In the figure above, the circle with center at C has a circumference of 6 pi. If line L is tangent to the circle and AB is equal to 4, what is the distance from B to C? So it's given here that from A to B, AB, this is just equal to 4. And then from C to A, this is the radius of the circle. And it is given here that the circumference is just equal to 6 pi. So we need to find the distance from B to C. So this forms a right triangle. Since the circumference of the circle is equal to 2 pi r, then we can just equate this to 6 pi. 6 pi equals 2 pi r. Divide both sides by 2 pi. Therefore, the radius is just equal to 3. And now we can solve for the missing side of the right triangle, which is the hypotenuse, this one. Okay. By using the Pythagorean theorem, we can solve for BC. All right. So BC, the distance from B to C is just equal to the square root of AB, which is 4 squared, plus AC, which is the radius, that is 3 squared. So this is just 16 plus 9, which is just equal to the square root of 25. Therefore, BC is just equal to the square root of 25 is 5. So the answer here is letter B. All right, let's solve another problem. A set consists of 5 consecutive integers. The sum of these integers is -10. What is the greatest possible product that can be obtained by multiplying 3 different integers from this set? All right, since it's given here that the integers are consecutive and their sum is -10, so we can just simply guess and check, or we can solve them or find them algebraically. I want to solve them algebraically, so we can let x be the list of the integer. The list of the integers. Okay, so we have x, the first one, and then x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, and then x plus 4, because it says 5 consecutive integers. And it is given here that the sum is equal to -10, so we can add them up to solve for the value of x, or the least of the integers. Then we group like terms. So we have x plus x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. So this is 5x plus 1, 3, 6, 10. So this is 10 equals -10. And then we subtract 10 from both sides. So we're left with 5x equals -20. And divide both sides by 5. Therefore, x is just equal to -4. Therefore, the 5 numbers, or the 5 consecutive integers, are -4, -3, -2, -1, and 0. Now we've already got the 5 consecutive integers, but the question is, what is the greatest possible product that can be obtained by multiplying 3 different integers from this set of 5 consecutive integers? All the numbers here are negative except 0, but the product of any number and 0 is always 0, and the product of any 3 negatives is always negative. Therefore, the greatest product you can get by multiplying 3 of these numbers, let's say -4 times -3 times 0 is 0. So the greatest possible product that can be obtained here is equal to 0. So the answer is letter C. We're given here this figure, and in the figure above, what is the value of y? So take note that a straight angle has a measure of 180 degrees. Therefore, 2x plus 3x here is equal to 180 degrees, and 3x plus y is also equal to 180 degrees. And then 2x and y here are vertical angles. Therefore, they are just congruent or equal. So y is equal to 2x. Now let's solve for x first using this equation here. So that is 2x plus 3x equals 180 degrees. So this is 5x equals 180. Divide both sides by 5. Therefore, x is just equal to 36. And now we can solve for 2x and 3x to solve for the value of y. Therefore, this angle here, 2x, this is 2 times 36. And this is just equal to 72 degrees. Well, this one is 3 times 36. This is equal to 108 degrees. Alright, there are two ways to solve for y here. We can just use this one, equate the vertical angles to x and y since they are equal. Therefore, y here is also equal to 72 degrees. Or you can subtract 108 degrees from 180. And then you get the same answer, which is equal to 72 degrees. Therefore, the answer here is letter A.